So these were given to first the Tata executives. So this watch my uncle gave to my father. I was a kid, and this is a late 80s watch. And saying that, my father always liked nicer things.
Yeah.
So, and he said, this is, you keep it. It's nice. So it came to our family, within our family.
Yeah.
And this has been special because I rarely wear it because
Yeah.
I don't want it to be scratched. It's always in a plastic case with stuff in it,
Right.
so that it doesn't get moisture, whatever.
Yeah.
And it is my most special Titan. And I have several Titans. I've got moon phases. I've got I bought the first Edge,
Okay.
and I have not bought them before they became collectible. I bought them because the designs were ahead of their time. The
Yeah.
Edge was the slimmest watch. There was
Yeah.
nothing like it in the market. So I'm a fan of Titan. I like Titan. I think it's going in a good direction
Yeah.
even today, and I think collectors need to support it, and they also need to connect with collectors
Yeah.
and have a line which is collector specific.
What are your thoughts on the vintage market?
Vintage is not for everyone. Like I keep saying the same thing about cars, records. Playing something from Apple Music or Spotify is very different from that vinyl, which is then suddenly it skips and goes back.
Yeah.
You get out of your chair, you clean it, you put it back again, try to put it back where it stopped. It will never happen
Yeah.
because there's no way. There's no automatic thing, right? You'll have to place it there. Are you willing to do that? If you're driving from A to B, your car breaks down
Yeah.
for no reason.
Yeah.
Are you willing to sweat it out?
Yeah.
With a watch, it's less this, right? It stops working. So I'll look at my phone.
Yeah. Right.
So, but if you're that person who is very finicky about, oh, there's a dot on the dial. Oh, what happened here? There's some fungus. Happens,
Yeah.
right? The cases are so worn that air enters inside
Yeah.
sometimes. Or the seals are not proper, it's not serviced correctly. Whatever it is. Or you think, oh, I've never seen this hand on any other one. Is my watch Franken?
Yeah.
So Greg never thinks about that. If the dial, if the original crown isn't there, he's not bothered. So
Yeah.
if you're that kind of a person and you don't mind, you are okay to keep that watch in a box and figure it out later. So I do that.
Right.
I bought watches 15 years ago which are being restored today from parts from Italy, Germany.
Right.
I bought GPs which didn't have the original crown. Today they have the original crown.
Right.
Okay, my pole router, I was not certain, not even the experts could tell me whether that crown was original or
Yeah.
not. I bought 2 crowns which I think are original, not from here, but from the US.
Yeah.
They're sitting there. If I feel I can change it.
Right.
But are you that kind of a person?
Got it.
It's not a fashion accessory. These are little pieces of history, and if that interests you, then vintage watches is for you. If it doesn't interest you, then I would say just get a new watch. I get new watches. I mean,
Yeah.
these are new. Continuing with the India story,
Yeah.
So it's each his own. It's on your mindset.
Okay. If you had to add one piece to your collection today, which one would it be? I know you have a lot of interests and you're very particular with the way you.
Vintage or modern?
Whichever you are leaning towards today.
So I'm really attracted towards these gold watches. I was not a gold guy, but and I have all steel watches, whereas my father has gold. He likes gold. He has the complexion for it. This is very strange, right? Somewhere along the journey, where you started off saying no gold, only steel,
Yeah.
Titanium, a lot of titanium. So somewhere along the way you feel that you need that one watch which is gold, and it could be a Speedmaster, Moonshine, whatever,
Yeah.
or it could be the new Vacheron 222. So I'm very attracted to those watches right now.
Okay.
Like watches which are designer. They're not round cases with a steel bracelet or round cases with some dial.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'll keep buying. Right now I've ordered an Oris with the upcycle dial, and I bought it because it's unique. It's a piece of art,
Yeah.
right? Would I get the Kermit? No. It doesn't make any... it doesn't chime with me. It doesn't chime with me.
Yeah.
So I look at uniqueness. So I mean, dial construction is important. I like stone dials, and so I said the Titan, Tiger Eye,
Yeah.
Onyx, whatever, is definitely on my...
On your list.
on my horizon.
Okay.
So I'm very open. I'm not brand centric. I'll work towards it. Okay, I started off with a Mercedes, fairly common car, and then, I eventually got a Cadillac
Yeah.
coupe. So as a collector, you have to be comfortable that this won't happen tomorrow.
Yeah.
It'll happen. It'll happen. You have to work your way towards it, right? So if you're comfortable with that, then so I'm kind of like looking for that watch which is design gold and something unique. I don't want so it could even be a Tambo or Louis Vuitton,
Yeah.
which is gold, and it's not a replica or a re-edition,
Yeah.
or a Piaget, which is also
Yeah. Polo, yeah.
Polo, but maybe they will come out with an iteration which is modern, like Patek came with the square. I don't think it's bad. I
Yeah.
think they're moving on to something
The
different,
Cubitus.
and I think it will be collectible.
Okay.
I think it will be collectible.